Hello friends, how are you? Hope you all are doing good. I am Ayana. Welcome to our channel Legal Provisions. Today we are going to learn about income tax. Before going to this topic, let us discuss about tax. In our daily life, everyone must have heard this word tax, must be familiar about this term tax. You have paid in your daily transaction what you go through. Either you buy a pen, you buy a pizza, you are having a burger, you pay tax for that. For every goods and services you take, you pay tax for that, right? So most of the questions that must be coming in your mind that are, yeah, what is tax? ये tax होता क्या है? Why we pay tax? हम पे क्यों करते हैं टैक्स? किस पर्पस के लिए? कहाँ जाता है ये टैक्स हमारा? किसको पे करते हैं हम? To whom we pay this tax? Where this tax goes? ये जाता कहाँ है? क्या ये इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट के लिए यूज हो रहा है टैक्स, या ऐसे जो टैक्स रिसीव कर रहे हैं उनकी जेबें भर रहे हैं? वेदर इट इज बीइंग यूज्ड for economic development or going as such in the pockets of the tax receivers, where does it goes? So let us answer all these questions. Here it is that tax is a fees or an amount which is being paid by a person, किसको? To the government, for using its facilities and infrastructure that are provided by the government. Very precise meaning, it explains what tax is. It very precise meaning, it gives answer to the most of the questions that I have asked in the earlier slide. That it is a fees or an amount which is being levied by the government on a person, on an individual or any person, for the infrastructure, for the facilities it is giving to the public. That is tax. You must have think about that from where the government gets its fund for its operations. कहाँ से आता है पैसा गवर्नमेंट को? तो this is the main source of income of the government. It is used for providing better and new facilities and infrastructure to the public. It gives a very clear and crystal clear answer to that question कि ये कहाँ use होता है, where it is being used. It is being used for providing us new facilities, better and improved infrastructure. So in short, we can say that जो पैसा हम देते हैं, the money we give in the form of tax, it is received by us back in the form of infrastructure and facilities. Okay, so now let us talk about the types of taxes. There are mainly two types of taxes: direct tax and indirect tax. It is very important to understand what direct tax is, what indirect tax is, whether we are paying taxes on the goods and services we are receiving it, whether it is an indirect tax or a direct tax, whether we are giving tax on our income, that tax is a direct tax or an indirect tax. क्या जो हम income हम पूरे साल में earn करते हैं, क्या वो income हमारी direct tax है या indirect tax है? या जो हम पिज़्ज़ा खरीद रहे हैं, we are buying a pen, we are paying tax for that, क्या वो direct tax है या indirect tax? It is very crucial to understand it. Now let us talk about direct taxes and indirect taxes. Direct taxes are those which the taxpayer pays to the government from his own pocket. वो अपनी जेब से टैक्स पे करता है गवर्नमेंट को. दैट इज इनडायरेक्ट टैक्स. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, हियर वी कैन से फॉर इनकम टैक्स, वी पे टैक्स ऑन आवर इनकम टू द गवर्नमेंट दैट वी अर्न. Percentage of that income is paid to the government. That is indirect tax. That is direct tax. Sorry. In indirect tax, we can say if you are buying a pizza from Domino's, taxpayer is Domino's. Now, from where the Domino's will give that tax to the government for the goods and services that he is providing to the public. Here we can say that the shopkeeper will give that tax by recovering that tax from its customers. From you, he will recover the tax and pay that tax to the government. Here the taxpayer, that is Domino's, indirectly pays to the government from you. He does not pay from his own pocket the indirect taxes. Let's now talk in detail what direct tax is. Direct taxes are those tax in which liability to pay tax is on taxpayer themselves. Here Domino's is a taxpayer. Now taxpayer, the Domino's, he will pay himself that tax from his own pocket. Here liability is on the Domino's only, not on anyone else. Next is the burden of paying tax falls directly on the taxpayer and cannot be shifted on any other person. Why we say directly? Because he is giving from his own pocket and he cannot shift that liability on anyone else. He cannot recover. Here shifted means how he recovered the amount. He cannot recover that tax from anyone else. He has to pay from his own pocket. There are two types of direct tax. One is income tax and another is wealth tax. Here is a note for you that wealth tax has been abolished in 2016. It is no more prevailing in India. Only income tax is prevailing right now. Next is indirect taxes. What are indirect taxes? It is a tax levied by the government on the goods and services and not on the income. It clearly specifies that it is being paid on the goods and services that Domino's is delivering to the public, that Domino's is providing to the public, and not on the income that Domino's is earning. So here tax is levied by the government on the goods and services and not on the income. Tax is not paid on the income or on the profit that taxpayer is earning. It is for the goods and services that he is providing to the public, and it can be shifted from taxpayer to another person. How shifted? Same example, Domino's is recovering that tax from you, from its customers, and pay that tax to the government. Here the liability, the burden of paying the tax shifted on the customers and not on the taxpayer. He is not paying from his own pocket. He is taking that tax from the customers and pay that same tax to the government. Further, in indirect taxes, the burden to pay the tax is on the consumers, thus paid to the government indirectly by other person. That is why it is known as indirect tax. There are the types of indirect tax, that is VAT, value added tax, service tax, excise duty, custom duty, sales tax. A very twisting, very turning point here that GST has replaced most of the indirect taxes in 2017. Except custom duty, all other indirect taxes has been replaced by the GST, that is goods and services tax. For every goods and services only GST is applied and no other indirect taxes is applied except custom duty. Now come to the topic income tax. What is income tax? Income tax basically is a percentage of the income. Percentage of income. It is a fees being levied by the government on the income of the person who is earning that income. The tax on the taxpayer, it falls directly. He has the liability to pay the income tax. पूरे साल में जो उसने इनकम अर्न की है उसके ऊपर कुछ परसेंटेज जो वो गवर्नमेंट को पे कर रहा है, दैट इज इनकम टैक्स. Income tax in India is a tax paid to the government based on your income or profits on an assessee, that you are earning the income in your whole year, the profits you are earning in the whole year. On that profits, you paying certain percentage of that income to the government is known as income tax. mentioned where the tax is being used by the government. The government uses this tax for various purposes, including public services, infrastructure development, defense spending, and subsidies, among other options. Various expenses that government do in that year, that is there, that government uses that tax. If you earn the income beyond a certain limit, it is mandatory to pay income tax every year. You must have heard about the budget that is being announced in the month of February by the finance minister, right? Almost you must not have heard the budget, but you need to listen that budget. In that budget, the slab rates are being mentioned, that till what income the tax will be exempted, till what limit of income the liability of the taxpayer is exempted. The SSC, the taxpayer has no liability to pay the tax. If you crosses that limit, then you have to pay the tax. It mentions the percentage. It mentions the percentage on the income that you earn that will be assessed as a tax that will be paid by every taxpayer to the government. So all these budgets or all these slab rates are given under Finance Act. In every year, finance bill is introduced, amendments in the original Finance Act is made, and in every year the Finance Act mentions the slab rates and other budgets, that how much expenditure is will be made in what area. Income Tax Act 1961. Income Tax Act 1961 is a comprehensive statute that focuses on different rules and regulations that govern taxation in the country. When the laws are being written, it converts into a writing. It becomes a statute. So Income Tax Act came into 1961. It defines the rules and regulations that governs the taxation law prevailing in India, prevailing in our country. It provides how the tax will be levied, who is going to administer it, who is going to collect, and how this tax will be collected, how the income tax will be recovered for the government of India. It was enacted in 1961. It contains 23 chapters, further 298 sections. In every year, Indian government presents a finance budget during the month of February. I have already discussed with you about this, the Finance Act, the budget that is being given. It mentions the slab rates, that till what income this percentage will be as a tax, and how much tax will be levied for that income. The budget brings in various amendments to the Income Tax Act. This includes changes in the tax slabs where applicable. For example, a finance minister announced that tax rate for the individuals is lowest bracket of rupees 2.5 lakh. That means till 2.5 lakhs, no tax will be levied on that taxpayer. If that person is earning more than 2.5 or less than 5 lakhs, then he has to pay the tax, the percentage tax, that is 5%, that is mentioned in the slab rate and announced in the budget, in the finance budget. Thank you. In the next video, we are going to learn about what assessment year is, who assessee is, what financial year is, what is the difference between financial year and assessment year, what a person is being defined under an income tax. Hope you like the video. Press the like button, subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Thank you so much.